Also, I think I'm so big on like mindset and how you see things.
Yeah.
I think that's how I'm enjoying Zim, while so many people are not.
Right.
We got into marriage.
Oh, you look like you're having a ball. I'm like, is this person is
Zimbabweans are rich. Like the yards, yeah. The plots are huge. The houses are huge.
Yeah.
Okay, majority of them are living soft life. It's either you're like soft.
Yeah.
Or nothing.
Is how did you guys meet, man? Tell me about your love story. Look at you smile.
Well, are you expecting me to frown? Am I supposed to frown? Like, you would never know if I have like green lighting in my bedroom to set the mood.
Yeah.
No. I think my house is usually downstairs. Thank God I live in like a duplex. You guys heard that?
Set the mood. Learn from Collette, guys.
TKay, focus. Focus.
Green lights, baby. We need green lights in our...
He's an amazing host, and he's going to have many more amazing people on his show. And I just hope that you guys grow with him on his journey. And, we never know how big this is going to get. So let's just see where you take this. Take this Juice 2.0.
All right.
Bizo la me ke bofelo ke batla go tshwana le tshepo ke batla go tshwana tlhalefo ke spana ka thata ke tinto 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 tinto
Gab, City B-Dub, Africa, the rest of the world, what's going on? It's your boy TKay, and welcome to another episode of the Juice 2.0. You're amazing for stopping by. I appreciate you so much. Bottom of my heart, deep down somewhere in my bones. If you're a returning subscriber, what's going on, famo? La Familia, sibling love, family matters, Steve Urkel, too much. But if you haven't subscribed, hey, I don't know what you're waiting for. This is the winning team. The family needs to grow, and it only takes your subscription. So click subscribe, click the notification bell. I've been saying button since we started in March 2022, and you guys are my friends. You're supposed to love me enough to tell me TKay is not a notification button. I'm 32 years old. What you think I know these things? How? Huh?
It's a button.
But it's a bell more. It's a bell more.
You click the button to put on the bell.
Nah, but doesn't click the bell sound more? Because Sheikha does that. I was like, shucks, it's been a bell all this time.
Yes.
Button, there's a button and there's a bell. Like subscription button. And then if you want the notifications, you hit the bell.
Okay. All right. Great. I've exhausted this point. Great. Thank you, guys. And so, if you haven't done that, please click the button or the bell so that you get all of this amazing content. And lately, I also just want to ask you, how are you doing? Drop it in the comment section. Let me find out exactly how you're feeling. Has God been good to you? Has God been good to you? All right. So first off, let's read your comments and find out who's been saying what on the Juice 2.0. On the Emma Warriors. Okay. Nah, that one I cannot read. We put out Lati last night, and Lati's doing great. I had a great conversation with my brother Lati, who's on a very, very incredible journey, man. You should check it out. I will not preempt. But I have Brian, who says, nearly all faults that arises in us arise because we are wrong about something. Endure it, brothers. 2 Corinthians chapter 1, 6-7. Take us to church, my brother. And then we also have on the Robbie Rob episode that we posted, I have at IM_Mabena, who says, stupid one, radio used to be exciting with him, and Jordan would sometimes co-host. Legend. Appreciate you, and I concur. I agree. And then on the Tsepon Taha, oh man, we had a vibey conversation with the second princess, yes? Second princess. I have at Jaden, who says, anyone know how to get in touch with her? I think I found the one. You will pay me commission for the Juice 2.0 doing the Cupid things. You know what I mean? But I appreciate your comment. And then on Scar's episode is probably like at 17K views. And you guys are amazing for doing that. Scar also has a podcast. You go check it out. Pootycast is doing amazing, man. That's my brother right there. I have a Yana who says, my favorite B-Dub rapper, that happy hour was a classic. Press beats on production. Push me through my high school. Pooty. All right, 11:07 is your time, and that means you and I are about to get into a conversation with this young, amazing lady. They call her Makote with the biggest vibes. If you don't know who I'm talking about a content creator. I'm also talking about a fitness trainer, distributor of fitness and dietary supplements, computer engineer. She's a wife. She's a lot of things, but hey, you cannot miss how she's such a vibe. Ladies and gentlemen, okay. This always happens. Ladies and gentlemen, Makoti Wenyika, Makoti with the biggest vibes.
Big vibes.
Sheikha Collette.
Hey.
Hey.
What's good?
What's happening, sis?
I'm good.
Yeah.
All right. Happy to be here. Super excited to be here.
Yeah.
No, but I'm calm. You know, I'm not excited, but like,
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Oh, we're gonna rile you up. You know how it is. You've checked out the Juice 2.0, right?
I have.
yeah.
I really have.
We get crazy.
But we're not doing that today.
Okay.
I'm representing the country. I'm representing Zimbabwe.
That's such a letdown, though. That's such a letdown.
No.
We need to get juicy. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But anyway, tell me how genuinely you're feeling. How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah.
I am great.
Yeah.
Slept well. I'm happy to see Ross in the studio. Happy to meet new faces.
Yeah.
Happy to finally get to see you.
Finally, because we've been talking about getting you on air for the longest time, but you couldn't do it because you're in Zim, obviously, and you had said, "Look, the moment I touch down, we need to operate," and here you are. So I appreciate you so much.
Thank you.
So how's been living in Zim like? Could you describe that for me?
Do you know what? It's actually not too bad.
Yeah.
Like, compared to what people used to tell me, hey, are you sure you're moving to Zimbabwe?
Yeah.
First of all, you've never really lived in Botswana like that. Are you sure you want to go to
Still on GabzFM, the party, engage in royal conversations with Collette Makoti Wenyika. She's literally the in-law for the whole country. Because when I posted your flyer on my Facebook, right? I got some of my Zimbabwean friends in Zimbabwe right now who I hadn't talked to in a minute.
Oh, yeah?
Commenting, talking about, oh, you're bringing Makoti Wenyika. And this is a person far deep in Zim who's not even in Harare. So I was like, oh, gracious goodness, man.
No, the support has been amazing.
Yeah.
The support has been great.
From
all parts of Zim, you know.
Yeah.
I'm like, how even the people like in Kumusha actually have like TikTok and like social media. It's been beautiful.
It's lovely. It's a beautiful story. But the story also, we'll talk about content creating. We'll talk about fitness and all of that. So many amazing things that you get up to. But the story of being Makoti Wenyika starts when you got married in Zim. But the story that I really want to pick up, which I haven't really picked up, is how did you guys meet, man? Tell me about your love story. Ah, look at you smile.
Well, are you expecting me to frown? Am I supposed to frown? No, we went to university together.
Right.
He was my senior.
Okay.
From what I heard, he said he'd been seeing me around a couple of times.
Hey, my brother.
I personally didn't see him. And then I remember his friend was friends with my girls. Like they were in the same class and everything. But I was a baby.
Yeah.
I think I was like, what? 17, 18 when I went to uni.
Yeah.
So my friends were very protective. They would drop me at class, pick me from class.
Good on them.
Walk me to like my dorm.
Yeah.
And then this one time after they dropped me at class, the class got cancelled. And they were already in that classes. Different courses, different classes and stuff. So that means I walked back to campus, but to dorm rather, to my dorm by myself.
Right.
So he says he saw me pass by his class window. Then he left. Followed me. Walked till I was about to reach my dorm, and then he stopped me, and then we had a conversation. He's like, "Hey,
stalkers,
yeah, right, you're Collette, right?" I'm like, "Yes, I am." You're the girl from Botswana. Yes, I am. Oh, I've seen you around. Then we sat down by like an ice cream shop and spoke. So we spoke for like some time, probably like an hour, and then I was like, "Okay, I need to go."
Yeah.
Then he's like, "Okay, I'll add you on Facebook." By that time, Facebook was like,
the thing. Yeah.
Exactly. So he added me on Facebook, and then we became friends.
Dope.
Even though he asked me out after like 3 weeks, I'm like, no.
3 weeks. 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. He always knew what he wanted, right?
Well, that's good. That's a good sign, right?
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So from the jump, he was just like, "No, you're my girl." For 2 years, I was like, "No, say I'm not your girl."
For 2 years.
Yeah. But yeah.
Oh my
God.
God.
But at least we're friends within those 2 years. But I was like, relationship? No, we're not doing
But
that.
why though? I'm interested to know why. I mean,
our lifestyles were very different.
okay. Very wild, very conserved.
Exactly.
Okay.
So he was like a very popular DJ.
Hey, that's your type, huh?
Why?
Yeah.
Why do you say
Hey,
that?
Collette.
No. That's why I said no for 2 years. It was not my type.
Right.
So he's like, what was I saying? I was saying that he was a DJ.
Yeah.
He had a car in uni, like his own car, while the rest of us were like catching school bus. Car, everybody knew him. Was like the most popular Zimbabwean guy in the whole island.
So
we started in Cyprus, right?
Right.
So in the whole island, and I was, computer engineer, always studying, working on campus.
Minding your own business.
Exactly.
Right.
Super focused. If I did used to go out,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like I would go out to party, to drink, to dance, not for boys. That was it.
That's dope.
So the lives were a bit, very much different, not even a bit. And then eventually, after 2 years of him trying, I was like, do you know what?
Yeah, maybe.
Let's just try.
Yeah.
But I was like, one leg in, one leg out. Jiggy, I'm everything in. I'm all the way in.
Right.
So that's how it started.
That's beautiful. I feel like that's a lot of courtship right there. For 2 years, it means he really, really wanted to be with you.
Yes.
Because I don't think our generation sticks around for that long, yeah? It's like,
Definitely
you don't want me?
not.
Okay, let's find out if there's a next person and next
That's
bus.
true. I think those are one of the attributes that made me become attracted to him.
Yeah.
Because I was like, hi. Okay, first of all, he's very persistent.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, tick.
Shows that he's serious.
Tick.
Right.
Right.
That means he'll be consistent in my life.
Also,
it's not like a 2-minute thing.
Also, he has a car.
Yeah, no, for sure. For sure. I was like, ooh, no bus for me.
So tell me about how long then did you guys date before you decided, you know what? Actually, I have a better question, but start with how long did you guys date?
Forever. Okay, so we're friends for 2 years, and then this was like, okay, now we're dating, and then we're graduating. He was now then doing his master's. I was like, okay, no, I'm done with school.
Right.
And then I think that was like after a year or a year and a half of dating. I was like, I don't think long distance is gonna work. Because now I need to relocate and go live with my family back in Malaysia. You are probably gonna go, I don't know where. I don't think it's gonna work.
Yeah.
And then obviously he's like, no, it has to work. We'll make it work. So it's like, oh, okay. So then we're in long distance for 4 years.
Whoa.
Yeah. But we used to see each other maybe twice a year.
Okay.
Yeah, we'd see each other twice a
Not
year.
bad.
Every 6 months or so.
Not bad.
So it was okay. I feel like most long distance relationships, they can go like a year. So I was very grateful that, at least we can
worked.
fly back and forth.
Yeah.
And then 2020, during COVID, well, right before COVID, he proposed.
Dope.
Then a year later, we got married. COVID wedding, Lobola signing. And then that's when I moved to Zim.
Right.
That's like 2021.
Awesome.
And then now we're here.
2 years in Zimbabwe. But apparently you guys had the biggest wedding in that. I was like, yo. Also, my friends, I'm like, so you guys will only speak to me when you see amazing things happening on my show. So I put out the flyer again. One of my friends, haven't spoken to him in 2 years. He's like, yo, dog, apparently that girl had the biggest wedding in Harare, in Zimbabwe. Apparently the most expensive wedding. So, Collette, where are the receipts?
Wait a minute. Remember we had gotten married in COVID. My mom was not there. His dad was not there. So obviously we had to go all out.
Of course.
After a long time. We only had the celebration in December. So we had to go all out.
I feel you.
We had 3 artists.
Dude.
I did a traditional dance for him.
I saw all of that. How much you guys spend?
How much did we? To be honest, it wasn't that expensive. Maybe between 10 and 15,000 USD.
Okay.
Because, for example, also let me reference that was God's favor and God's blessing. Yes. If it wasn't for him, maybe the wedding could have costed 30,000 USD.
Right.
But the artists are actually his friends. So they're like, oh no, man, you can't pay. You know, we can perform for free.
Right.
And then things like, what else is expensive? Artists. Okay, clothes.
Yeah.
But like clothes are clothes, guys.
Clothes are clothes.
We just paid for the clothes. Our decor, for example, the lady was like, oh, I've worked with him so many times. He was in the entertainment industry, DJ. So our decor lady was like, no, man, I'll just do it for you with like 50% discount.
Look at that.
You see, so there was a lot of like favor and grace. And because he kept good connections and relationships with these people in his industry,
right,
it came in handy.
How much of that have you seen? And I'm referring to God's grace, God's favor in your marriage. Because marriage, I suppose, apparently, is not the easiest thing to do. But how much of God's grace, God's favor, God's this and that blessings have you seen so far? 2 years in it?
Yes,
2 years. Yeah.
A whole lot, to be honest. But also, I think... I'm so big on like mindset and how you see things.
Yeah.
I think that's how I'm enjoying Zim while so many people are not.
Right.
We got into marriage.
Oh, you look like you're having a ball. I'm like, is this person in Zim? Like,
listen.
One day you're at a spa, the other one you're at a gym, the next you're at Three Monkeys having a great time.
TKay, you only live once.
That's
and like
right.
I say,
Yeah.
mindset. If I tell myself that, hey man, I'm here to chop live, then all the chop life things will come to me.
Yeah.
But back to your question, it's been great. When we got into marriage, we're like, you know what? Yes, we're married, but let's still pretend like we're dating.
Right.
As much as yes, family is involved, but family is not in the marriage.
I get that.
They're just there for support. And we know that we are representing other people. It's not just me and you, but marriage is between you and I.
That's right.
And we should continue like as if we're dating, go on dates, play. Okay, I don't like teasing and playing. I get touched quickly, but but we still do that in a subtle way.
Okay, that's good. It keeps the spice up. You know what I mean? I love it for you guys. 11:30 is your time. Collette is in the building. My coach is in the building. You talk to her on 14962 SMS line. Please call her on 3956962 for your WhatsApp. Please drop it on +267 3956962. We're about to talk about content creation, which is one of her biggest fortes. Hey, I have a message over here from OB Twice. What's going on, my brother? Always on the Juice 2.0, man. You simply said, it's good to hear Wolf like Ross. All right, I appreciate it. All right, some music, and then we're back with more Sheikha Collette. You're on the Juice 2.0. We got the best conversations, and Sheikha Collette is in the building. And you need to hashtag it wherever you can, the Juice 2.0. And please call her, please text her, please WhatsApp her, and just ask her, like, yo, how did you bag a Zimbabwean man? That must be like goals or, goals or something like that. It is goals, isn't it?
It is.
It is goals.
It is. I believe it is.
Utare.
Exactly. Ask me maybe after 5 to 10 years.
5 to 10 years, like, guys. I mean, God forbid. Like,
God forbid. TKay, God forbid. Let's not talk about it.
God forbid. So, before we get into content creation, I have this. Things you've observed as a Motswana wife living in Zim.
Yes.
Right? Apparently, Makotis fear their tetes, your sisters-in-laws.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that a thing?
Okay, that's a thing. And like, I remember when I posted that, people were commenting on some, no, it must be your family. I'm like, no, it's really not.
Yeah.
I've seen it in other families too.
Right.
Like, even like apparently tetes can ask anything and everything that they want, even if it's personal, whereas maybe like your mom-in-law can't ask that.
Let's put a pin on that. GabzFM, you're live on here. Good morning.
Get us off of those social medias, man, so we can start out on.
Yeah, you want her socials?
Yeah, hit us up on those socials. You've been too quiet without the socials, bro.
I got you. Oh, well, while you're on the line, you get... Okay, we'll do. So I remind people what your socials are.
My socials, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook is Sheikha Collette. That's SheikhaColletTe. I will repeat, SheikhaColletTe.
You guys don't even know how much this means to me, man. I'm hosting Zim's Makoti. Like, I feel so honored, you know what I mean? Like, that's how big you are.
I suppose so.
You're representing something really huge, man.
Yes.
And I imagine there are a lot of ladies, right? Married to Zimbabwean men who are also living in Zimbabwe.
Yes.
But not one of them has been able to just kind of curate the culture differences, curate the Shona language, and make very exciting and entertaining content out of that.
Do you know, actually, through social media, I've been able to meet a few. I think I met a lady from Korea. I met who was in Zim, though she wasn't married to a Zimbabwean.
Right.
But she's like, oh, thank you so much for teaching us about Zim, showing us places in Zim. Yeah. Now I go to your gym. I'm like, oh, really?
Wow.
Right. And then I met a lady who's now my friend. She's from Rwanda, married to a Zimbabwean. Right.
Oh.
And I've had different people contacted me. Oh, I'm married to a Zimbabwean man as well. I'm from Swaziland. I'm scared to move to Zim. I'm like, just come.
You could start something, a whole movement of some sort.
I actually want to do that in the long run.
In the long run.
Yeah.
So the second thing, apart from the tetes, right, is that at a family function, as a Makoti, you have to put on a wrapper, which is what we refer to in Zimbabwe and as Zimbabweans, Zambia. We'll talk about why we call it Zambia. I don't know why, but yeah, tell me about that.
I'd actually like to meet a Zambian and ask a Zambian how they feel about that.
Why do Zimbabweans call a rapper a
Maybe
Zambia?
they don't even know that you guys call it a Zambia.
It's crazy.
They probably don't know.
It's
but
crazy.
yeah, I don't like wearing a Zambia, to be honest. To be honest, I really don't like it. I think I only owe one that I wear at every family function. Because I don't get the essence of it. I personally believe I dress decently.
Very decently. I think I commented on one of your photos sometime. I was like, you're one of the most decent dressed ladies I've seen around.
You get?
Yeah.
I believe I try. But now imagine again having to put a wrapper. I'm like,
it's too much.
And it's hard sometimes. And apparently you have to put layers inside. You have to wear tights, you have to wear a skirt, and then a wrapper.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
And then apparently you can't really crack jokes around your in-laws or with your in-laws.
So many people were offended by that.
Oh, yeah?
And now that we're fighting back and forth in the comment section, I'm just like, guys, it's an observation. I'm not saying that every family is like that.
Right.
But I'm comparing it to, let's say, my family, along with my cousins, my friends' family. Yeah. People have been exposed to that. You really can't, no matter how cool that in-law is.
Of course.
You don't.
It's like boundaries.
Exactly. But I guess maybe in time, maybe 10 years later, you can.
You never know.
We'll see.
The world with the fast pace that it's on, you never know. Let's talk about content creation, man.
Yay!
Because you're big on that. I love your vlogs.
Aw, thank you.
I love your YouTube channel. The wedding is there. Your vlogs are there. You tasting some chicken wings. You don't like the sauce sometimes.
Oh,
but
TKay, you're actually watching and paying attention.
I'm paying attention for real. I really have been paying attention. And then when you're in your house doing the supplement thing and you're getting brothers to taste, they're like, it actually tastes fruity, and I'm like, this brother's bad. But it's exciting.
Nice.
All that to say, it's incredible, and you guys should go check her YouTube channel. It's phenomenal.
Yes.
It started right after the TikTok thing?
No, I had always been on YouTube, but I was not really serious about it. So I'd only post when I travel.
Right.
So I was in Malaysia. So being in Asia, it's easy to go to Bali, Thailand, and all other surrounding Asian countries. So I'd go to those places and actually record and post.
Dope.
But I wouldn't say, oh guys, please go follow, subscribe, I'll just send to the people that I know and maybe post on WhatsApp or my Facebook without any plan or vision as to why I'm posting. It was just to share with the people that know me.
Right.
But after the TikTok thing, then I'm like, hi man.
Yeah,
I need to be focused on this. Exactly. And even after I got my first pay from YouTube, I was like, there's really something here. So that's how I started taking YouTube seriously.
Yeah.
And also I noticed that there's a lot of people on YouTube, but not all of them are actually quite serious about it.
Yeah.
People start their channels and then they just stop.
Consistency
Exactly.
is a thing, Yeah.
Yes.
But I love it. The journey is there. It's ongoing. It's growing. But I wondered at some point, Collette, how vulnerable that whole thing must be, and it's simply because you're exposed to people's nastiest comments. You're exposed to people just waking up very, very bad mood and they're just trying to release and, and they find a let out, and it's you. And it's, have you gotten better with insulating yourself against negativity on social media?
I think generally I'm just a person who doesn't look too deep into stuff.
Okay.
So like even before content creation.
Yeah.
But obviously there'll be just that one person who comments on a bad day. Clap back. I'll comment. And
you clap back?
Sometimes.
I don't know how to clap back.
No, I have actually. I have clapped back a couple of times.
Yeah.
Because I was just feeling like, this is not a playground. Don't come and comment what you want on my channel.
Yeah.
So I remember I did a video about 1 year living in Zim. Mm-hmm. And I was just telling people about what I like and what I don't like in Zim.
Yeah.
Then a comment came talking about how I'm saying there's potholes in Zimbabwe as if there's no potholes in Botswana.
Is it a lie?
Do you know? And I'm like, but listen, this is my platform. I'm talking about what I think. If you also want to talk about potholes in Botswana, go open your own channel.
Go ahead.
So I replied, I'm like, please, everybody can go on YouTube. You can also go and just say what you think about Botswana, But I don't always clap back. But some people just, you need to just set the record straight so people don't play in your comment section.
Yeah.
I think I'm just like, this one has problems. Let me just forget about it.
I also saw a conversation you had. I forget her name, but was it on ZTN? What's the name of that Zim channel?
ZTN Prime.
ZTN Prime.
Yes.
I should be ashamed, right?
That time is one of the.
I'm asking you. I'm asking you, like, what's that channel again? I must have.
Yeah.
Moment of silence.
It's the day you come back home. They'll just be like, no, we don't know you.
Who are you again?
So just stay here.
No, but I saw a conversation that you had. A beautiful chat, by the way. You guys were witty. You guys were, hitting the hard things that you needed to hit. But she asked you a question about the same question I actually just asked about how you must, insulate yourself.
True.
And then what you said in answering that was that, look, you gotta grow a thick skin.
Definitely.
And you have grown a thick skin, yeah?
I think I have.
Oh, it keeps growing.
But also, like, I feel like before you get on social media, you need to work on yourself first so that when these comments come, you're just like, okay, whatever.
They'll rip you apart.
Exactly. So you need to personally develop your mind, develop yourself.
Right.
So that thick skin grows. And that when the comments come, you're just like, this one is probably having life problems. And then you move. So I think it starts working with you first.
I love that.
Before you go public. Because, good or bad, they'll come for you.
Mostly bad, because I don't know what
It's like people with bad comments always have time.
All the time.
Whereas the ones with the nice comments will just press like and move.
Also with vlogging, right? And just putting out content, I realized that you're also showing us your house. Yes. You're also showing us the gym space. You're also showing us your car space, right? As a content creator, do you have reservations? There are things that TKay will never know. And will never see. What are some of those things that you're depriving us of?
My bedroom. Nobody knows how my bedroom looks like.
You see that? What is this?
Like, you would never know if I have like green lighting in my bedroom to set the mood.
Yeah.
No. I think my house is usually downstairs. Thank God I live in like a duplex.
You guys heard that? Set the mood. Learn from Collette, guys.
TKay, focus. Focus.
Green lights, baby. We need green lights in our...
No, guys, I don't have green lights. I do not have green lights. But I'm just saying, right? Your bedroom, especially if you're married. Because you don't know how your partner feels about that. They may be fine with it because, well, it's your hustle. Content creation is your hustle.
Yeah.
But it's not just your husband. It's his family and his friends.
Yeah.
Imagine he's chilling with the boys and then the boys are like, hey, Mona, we saw your bedroom. Ha!
Yeah,
your headboard is not too cute, man. So things like that.
And boys are crazy.
Yeah.
I feel you. We'll never see that.
You need wisdom for content creation.
I
I always pray for wisdom to put out the right content, number one. And to not show too much. Show what is necessary. That'll get me brand deals. That'll get me good relationships and good breakthroughs. But not everything.
Yeah,
I can't go shopping and show you guys, hey, I bought this new bra from Woolworths. No.
Also, that's why you're not trying to get as many crazy, juicy questions from TKay. Because
No, no, TKay, we're not doing that.
I don't know how I do this. Huh?
We're not doing that.
I keep calling people that let me down. Huh?
It's not letting you down. We're attracting other people who are not just here for the juice.
I got you. I really do. But no. Oh, yes. Actual joy in content creation. What is it? Because there's planning, right? You're strategizing.
Yeah.
Will the people like this? No. Will this brand collaborate? Blah, blah, blah. Then there's the actual creation. And then there's the posting. And then we'll get to whether or not you're a person who likes, or whatever happens. You know, we have posted something and that's the joy. So what is the joy really in all this process?
I think the joy is working around my time, my schedule, scheduling when I'm going to record, when I'm going to rest, when I'm going to edit, when I'm going to go for a spa date. So it's the freedom of time that I really appreciate. Yeah. And also that I get to be myself. Yeah, I feel like when you go to work, not saying anything about people who go to work. Not that I'm saying anything about people who have an 8 to 5.
Yeah.
But you need to act a certain way when you're in corporate. I was in corporate for like 5 years. So, you need to be serious, speak good English, be a certain person. Maybe that might not be you.
Of course.
I can't be laughing loudly in a board meeting. I do attend meetings that are serious and focused.
Yeah. I mean,
in relation to content.
Yeah.
Exactly. But it's not something that I do every day. So being myself and working around my time, freedom of time, that's what I like.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. You also have, likes, which is the currency. It's the currency nowadays, right? Yeah. Likes. I honestly, to be honest, he will be witness to this. When we started the Juice 2.0, it was literally let's just put something. You know what I mean? Whatever happens, right?
Yeah.
But man, I kid you not. I'd be lying.
You'd be refreshing to check the likes.
Like how many now?
But you see, that's very, very stressful, hey?
It's crazy.
I had to condition my mind from the jump that, girl, you will not be checking. But it does happen sometimes. I'll be refreshing to check. Because obviously, especially if it's a sponsored post.
Yes.
Because you obviously want too much engagement. You want too many comments and likes. So that when you generate your report, it shows that, okay, we could possibly work with that again.
Traffic.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I think I only do that if it's a sponsored post or it's a brand post.
Yeah.
But if it's just me working out on Instagram or a vlog of me just living life, I'm like, okay. I try to distract myself though. I'll get busy so I don't have time to keep checking the likes. But the likes are very important, guys. Please like, even on the podcast,
click
right now. It's so important.
For me, I have two personalities, right? That guy who wakes up is like, wait, how much do we have now? And then quickly, I need to find a name for that guy because he's awesome. He's the awesome TKay. He says, look, hey, don't worry. Yeah. You've posted something.
Exactly.
All right? Whoever watches has watched, right? And if I'm to remember a Kumo Kwadira who said, remember, there's always someone watching.
Remember, I actually recorded that and then I tagged you on Instagram. I'm like, TKay, we're watching, even in Zim. That was...
this is such a full circle thing. I even forgot about that.
Yes. No, I was watching that and then I remember I recorded it and then I tagged you on Instagram. I was like, she's right.
Watching. But let's talk about brands.
But wait, before we talk about brands, I wanted to say also, TKay, I think people don't get the essence of why we ask them to like. So what I started doing on my videos, I'm like, guys, when you like, it actually makes the video reach a wider audience. So they understand why they're liking. A lot of people don't know why we need the like and the comment and the stuff. So
and
I think
shares.
Just mentioning it here and there, hey, man, if you like, somebody else will get to see it and that'll help me grow.
Guys, hey. Well, they gotta care about our growth too,
Exactly.
It's gotta be really good humans out there who the gift of their time, the gift of their
and I always say, like, if I grow as a creator, I then give value to the viewer.
Yes.
So if you help me grow, sort of kind of somehow I'll help you grow as well. Because if you're just watching me partying, I don't know about that. But eventually you'll learn something. want to be a creator with value.
Yeah, that's the space that we're in now, and I'm running out of time, so I need to squeeze in a lot of things. The space that we're in, 2023, thank goodness, because we could simply get paid off of things that you didn't go to school for.
Facts.
You see, there's also computer engineer. Oh my god. Okay.
Time, TKay.
Okay. Quick one.
Yes.
Are you going back to computer engineering?
Do you know I'm actually studying? I am advancing. I'm studying cybersecurity now.
Cybersecurity.
I don't know if I'll go back to it, but like, you never know how 5 years from now is looking like.
Yeah, because Chaka Chaya with Econet. I mean, hey, Chaka Chaya.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's talk about that, right?
Yes.
I saw your collaboration with Econet back in Zim, which is a service provider.
Yes.
Phones, this and that. Who said what to you? What did you say what to who? How did that come up?
Grace of God.
Hey, Jehovah!
Favor.
Oh, Jesus!
So, you know how these big corporate companies actually work with like marketing companies?
Straight up.
So it's the marketing company that reached out to me.
Yeah.
But they don't tell you from the job.
You're sorry, I keep doing this. You're a Mutswana who is 2 years in
Zim.
and Econet.
Yeah.
Jehovah is Lord.
When TKay, you must start praying and fasting.
Shucks, man.
Yeah.
But anyway, continue.
Yeah. So the marketing company is the one that reached out to me. But even when they reach out, they don't tell you which brand wants to work with you. They ask for your rate card. So you're supposed to have a rate card of your charges, how much you charge per post and stuff.
Of course.
So they just ask for my rate card. Hey, this is so-and-so from this company. Can we have a rate card? You just be sending because, okay, you send. And then maybe like 2 weeks later, they'll tell you, oh, you've been shortlisted. You're like, you know, some of the people that might get the gig.
Right.
You don't know what gig this is. And then last minute, when you get the gig, they're like, oh, by the way,
It's Econet.
it's Econet. So are you still down? Yes, I'm down. They send a contract, you go through it, sign, start working with them depending on how long the contract is. Could be a month, it could be 9 months, it could be whatever.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy. So companies, would you say, with the little time that you've had in Zim, companies, are they coming alive to social media marketing, influencer marketing? Are they softening up to that?
I feel like they are more in Zim than I've seen in Botswana.
It's coming.
Yeah.
It's coming. Yeah.
So they are big corporates, but I think the problem is it's a bit harder to get these brand deals when you're a micro influencer or, you know, you're in the less than 50s or less than 20s. Usually they want like people with 1 million and stuff, which, or like 100K.
I mean, we gotta be Mitlalis.
Yeah, exactly.
You know.
Whereas there are not many people like that.
Of course.
But now in SA, I realized, you know, even if somebody has 10K,
that's the thing.
they could get a big brand deal. So I guess we're slowly coming up, but so far so good.
So far so good.
Yeah.
I love your content creation. May the good Lord continue to bless you with that.
Amen.
You know, and may we keep getting entertained by you. Let's talk about fitness, because you remember I need to squeeze in a lot of things.
Oh yes.
Fitness is amazing with you because you're doing simple things that a lot of people then come in and say, oh my God, that's great. I didn't know you could do that with this small dumbbells and you could do that. Where did that begin? How is it going now? What's the future with your fitness?
Okay. So I started working out maybe like 2015. But I was doing it to prove a point to my boyfriend.
Which was?
To my husband now.
Yeah.
I've always been like a runner, right? But then when I went to uni, there was no athletics for women.
Oh.
So I just became a bum for like 2-3 years.
Okay.
And then when I started dating my husband, then he's like, because he had never seen me run or do anything. He's like, hey, you're not going to gym, will you?
Yeah.
No ways.
Yeah.
Did I not start gym and like focus?
Prove a point.
Exactly. Till it became like a lifestyle. And then fast forward to COVID, I was working out, but I was not getting the results.
Okay.
So COVID, that's when I started being a wellness coach.
Yeah.
And then I started getting the results because I knew about nutrition. I knew about how to exercise, what to do. But remember, I was doing it online. Because gyms are closed, it was COVID.
Yeah.
So the little that I saw on YouTube, I'd do. The little that I already knew, I'd do. Yeah. And then eventually, when I got the results, I was like, surely there's somebody like me who cannot go to the gym or who has no clue as to how to use the equipment and stuff at the gym. Exactly. And at the same time, I'm like, accountability partners online. So it's like I'm killing like 3 birds with one stone.
Yeah.
So that's how it starts.
I love that. What is it looking like for you with your fitness training in the future? Let's say maybe 5 years. What's up? Do you have plans at all?
I do. I think I'm more passionate about women.
Okay.
I realize partners don't want.
Woo! Shout out Malika.
Confident. So we're going to work out together. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, I only do yoga, so I'm ready.
Ish. Okay. We'll talk about that. But I think I'm more passionate about women, helping them regain their confidence through exercising to live a healthier and better life. Long one, through fitness. So I'd eventually like to have more group workouts. I believe more in like accountability partners and group workouts. Ladies only, because confidence, like I said, and partners. I'd like, at the gym. Trainers, they are doing the things at the gym. We don't want our women to go there. So maybe have more group workouts as ladies. Maybe eventually have like a gym.
That'd be great.
Know.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
You never know. Look, I appreciate you so much for stopping by. We didn't have enough time, but
I know, we need 2 hours.
We need 2 hours, but for the little time that we had, I was able to just appreciate who you are, appreciate why people really, really love you back in Zim, and I appreciated everything else, every little facet of yours. But last but not least, what do you want out of life in just 60 seconds?
Joy, peace, love, and massive impact. I just don't want to die and everybody forgets about me. I'd like somebody to be like, oh no, that Collette was born in the 90s. So to leave a legacy, leave a name, so people remember me.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Well, you certainly have left some things here in the studio today. And that is
thank you
some
for
brilliance.
that.
Some brilliance. God bless you until the next time we speak.
Yeah, boy.
Say hi to my brother, all right?
I will.
All right. Is he in town? Is he in Zim?
No,
He's
in
in Zim.
not.
Okay.
He's in Zim.
All right. No.
I'll say hi to the whole country.
Say hi to the whole.
Absolutely.
No, I'll say hi to them. They'll be like, why are you sending? Why are you? But I appreciate you. God bless one time.
Thank you, TKay.
Peace. All right, that's how you do it. Sheikha Collette, check her out on her socials. Makoti Wenika, Makoti with the biggest vibes right there, doing things in Zimbabwe. And Mutswana doing impactful things back in Zimbo. I feel some FOMO right there. I'm like, but my name is TKay. You've been amazing. Check me out tomorrow, same time, same place. Don't forget to subscribe, click the notification button and bell. Let the family grow. Peace. Have a beautiful, beautiful Saturday. What's going on, YouTube? My name is TKay of the Juice 2.0. I'm just here to say thank you very much for checking our video and click subscribe, like, and the notification button for more content just like that.